We are live, so I'm assuming everybody can hear me. If you can't, tell me now! Anyway, now I'm sure, based upon the title, that everyone is now, wondering what the bad news could be. Today, my mom called me when I was, I think I was watching a movie, and to make a long story short, a shareholder or somebody who was like a part of the family or whatever that had stuff to do with renting where we rent from, the person died, and unfortunately, the husband of this person is a very greedy son of a gun, and he's forcing the other ones because of the fact he now holds what his wife held in the whole renting thing. He wants a buttload of money, so he's basically suing, or not really suing, but he is basically making them sell land to give him the money that he wants. And just so happened, the property right down from my house, I could actually walk there now and it wouldn't take me very long. It's a yellow house, the house I'm living in, and then the land that is across the interstate, or the road, they're all selling it. And as of this week, they're going to go sign the papers to put the land up for sale so they can make the money. But from what the person had told my mom that told her about it, they're not expecting to sell it for how much they want. But there's always that possibility because of the people from California and all that coming around here. So there is a possibility that my land will be sold and we will be forced to leave. So basically, me and my mom had to make an emergency dash to the old place where we were going to get our house before, and we couldn't. My mom's been kind of sitting down on having to not have to do it. And now we have no choice but to do it, unfortunately. And basically, in a week, the land that they own will no longer be owned by them. It'll be owned by the realtor company that they're selling it to, or whatever, or that they're going to have sell it. And I'm guessing that once it gets bought, we have a certain amount of time that we have to get out of here. So, as far as I know right now, everything's okay. We are looking at trying to get a house and basically get the flip out of here. So I wanted to tell you guys that the streams are not stopping. I'm not going to stop live streaming or anything because of what's going on. I have a duty to you guys, and I'm going to keep with that duty. And the only reason that I will stop streaming every day is because there's only one reason, and it's because of the fact we're moving. And when that happens, I will let you guys know, and I will try to stream as soon as I get internet back. But until then, you guys will have to deal with edits and stuff like that, at least until you've got it, bro. Okay, I lost an engine. Okay, this guy's starting to piss me off. Hold on. What was this guy's idiot name? Yeah, I thought so. Scoopy, of course. Anyway, y'all didn't see what I put in the chat. There's no way y'all saw that. Anyway, but yeah, as far as I know right now, I don't really know when we're going to be moving. I don't even know. We don't even have a house right now, right, guys? We don't even have that. I will keep you guys updated as soon as things keep appearing and everything. But as of right now, we looked at a house. Of course, my mom didn't even take my opinion on a house that I wanted. Don't call Scoops. No, Scoopy is useless. And he's also a sack of crap. But, as far as right now goes, we only looked, but we found a house that we want. We're basically going to try and get, basically the thing that we're having is the government will pay for the house and the land, and it will be basically us paying the government back for whatever they pay for. I don't care, Cookie Cat. I wouldn't have typed it if I didn't care, or if I cared. Alright. But, as far as right now goes, we don't have anywhere really to go. So, we're looking, and as soon as I get updated on what's going on, I'll let you guys know. I'll also let the Discord will be the first one to know. So if you're a part of the Discord, you will get the information before anybody else does. I'm a little scared right now. I knew I should be. I missed. Alright, back up. This is just me, or did they really debuff how loud this thing is?
Esplosivo ad alto potenziale caricato.
But, yeah, as soon as I have the information, I will let you guys know. But there is a possibility that, I will go offline for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't really know how long I'll be off. Like I said, I don't really know. But I will do constant community posts so that you guys know that I'm okay. And guys, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not planning on stopping this. It's just another bump in the road. An unfortunate event in my life that had to happen, I guess. You're a light tank. You've got to be kidding me. It was a Concept 3. And a bushed up one at that. Okay, well, whatever. But, that's okay. I'll just drop some arty over there. It's fine. Should have probably dove on him, but I'm trying to be nice. But yeah, as like I said, as soon as I find out something, I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, the current update is we are basically getting kicked out of our house, and because of the fact that they have to sell the land in order to give the guy the money he wants, and we have to find a place to live. Which, if I'm being honest, guys, this house isn't a very good house. It's been falling apart since we started living in it. It was falling apart even beforehand, so it's not that big of a deal for me to move out of this place. But I know it's going to be a big deal for you guys because you won't see me uploading anything for a while. Now, that does not mean I'm going to be living out of my truck. No, that's not happening. I'm not doing that. I'll rent a hotel or a motel before I freaking live out of my truck. But the point of the matter is I want you guys to know, why are you there? Go away. Let me use my rear end right quick. Just rotate around. Bro keeps poking out at like the worst times. But yeah, I will let you guys know what happens, what goes, what doesn't go, whatever, as soon as I find things out. Let's just call an arty strike right there. I'm gonna pull up too, because there's a T-34 that's gonna cause me issues here in a second, so I want to be ready for that. I don't know, if I'm being honest with you guys, I don't know how long I'll actually be offline. But rest assured, as soon as I find something out, I will let you guys know. No, Miguel, there's not a such thing for me as somewhere nice to live. We're getting a mobile home. It's a double wide, but it's still a mobile home, so. Like, if I'm being honest, like, I've never lived anywhere other than a mobile home or in this dump. Like, we lived in a double wide. Not really a mobile home, but well, I guess it's a mobile home because it does have wheels, so I guess it is a mobile home, quote unquote. But yeah, but it's a double wide, so I'll have my own room. I'll be able to get dare I say, I'll be able to have a nicer room than what I have at the current moment. Uh-oh. That's a very angry and upset KV2. And he's just driving away. But, yeah, I mean... Guys, the KV2's looking at me. Wait, quick guys, I know what to do. Smoke him. Make him wonder. And as long as he doesn't bring any friends, I can flank. Peek-a-boom. That doesn't help. Nope, that's still dangerous. Reload, please. Reload, please. Reload, please. Never mind, I got him. We're good. When smoke actually helps. I love it when smoke helps. That is what smoke is used for. Uh-oh. He better be glad I missed. I'll tell you in a minute. And I missed. Dadgummit. Look, Mom, it's the Russian try-hard variant. But anyway, I'm losing my house, basically. I have been kind of thinking about it, and I've been trying to kind of think about it. But I have been kind of eyeballing a very, very small house for myself to move into. But guys, if I'm being honest, I can't afford rent. I can't afford electric bill. I can't afford internet bill. I can't afford any of that right now with the amount of money that I have to live on per week. So, not with having to afford groceries and things like that. I have to think bigger. No, I haven't. No. I want to, but no, I don't live on my own yet. You can tell bro hasn't been in my late night live streams because he never hears my mom coming into my room. But yeah, no, I don't live on my own. I want to, like I said, but I don't. Right now, it's just really expensive to try and live on. It's really hard for anybody my age right now to live on their own because of the fact of the prices and it's honestly just impossible right now for anybody my age to purchase a house because the house prices and everything are very horrible. Like the house that I looked at that I really liked, and it was a 4-bedroom house. I'm not even joking. And the guy told me this when I mentioned it to him, and this is the house I wanted. I loved the way it looked. The house itself was $153,212, and that's for the house. That's not even the land or anything else. It's a 4-bedroom house. It had 2 baths. It wasn't a very big house. Well, it was for me, but so yeah. Wow, that was loud. But I'm hoping that soon Trump will honestly help fix some of the economy issues that we're having. Because if he does, it'll be a blessing. I know how many people hate Trump and everything, but I don't hate him because he's actually trying to fix the country. And I have noticed just since he's been in office, gas prices where I live have went down. Even if it's only by 10 cents, it's still going down. But I live in the South. I live on the East Coast, and everybody is actually the funny part is everybody is moving out of California to come and live where in my state. So I find it kind of interesting right now because the land where I live at is actually in high demand for a lot of people right now. So I imagine the prices are going to be really expensive. But in essence, I think it will be really, really nice to be able to get a different house if we can. If the government will pay for it, and if we can handle the bill and everything, we will be getting a house. And I'll be moving, and then you guys will have to wait for however long it takes the internet people to get over there and reconnect our internet. So as soon as that happens, I'll let you guys know. Like the day that they disconnect like the electricity and everything in our house, I'll let you guys know. But you guys are going to get to see me, and I think what I'll do is I'll create, like when we move into our house, I'm going to box everything up, and I'm going to do not like an unboxing thing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys just the stock room before I put anything in it, and then I'll do a before and after I put my bed in it. It'll be like a progress report of my house or my room, so that you guys will get to see the setup basically that I'm going to come up with. And I've been thinking about it ever since we went and looked at the house, or before we even went and looked at a house. One side of my room is just going to be decked out with wolf stuff. Then the other side, and I'm kind of thinking about making the side where I do my gaming setup and everything, once I do all that, or do the wolf side on like where my bed is going to be at, and then on the other side of the room, I'm going to do full on just war decor. Like we're talking like Bismarck wallpaper and stuff like that. Dude, 35 miles away is nothing, alright? Alright, let me just go on ahead and tell them that I'm going for that. Okay, good. The Americans are on our team this time. But yeah, I'll show you guys what I do with my room. And I think you guys are really going to like it when I finally do it. I haven't done anything with the walls or anything on this room, because let me tell you guys, this is a built on, this wasn't even a part of my room. What I'm knocking on right now, my Uncle James apparently, or my uncle, my mom's uncle, or not my mom's uncle, but my mom's brother, he built this closet, and it's like a two-piece closet. One side, or both sides are surrounded, or they go around the chimney that's in here, because there used to be a wood heater that was supposed to be in here. It's no longer in here, by the way. I use an electric small heater. And then there's like a shelf, and my shelf, I'm not even joking, is movies, junk pile, TV show collection, and then the bottom is just miscellaneous crap. So yeah, I plan on really doing a lot of different stuff with my setup. I plan on getting a bigger table, possibly getting like a TV, like a legitimate, like decently sized TV, and all that I can hook my computer and everything up. I might actually do something a little different though with that. I might actually try and get, like, keep the 24-inch that I have for my PC. And then I'm gonna get a bigger TV for when I live stream on this, so that I can take care of everything basically. Am I being intercepted again? Dude, what is it with these people and always intercepting me? Yeah, I already have a bed and all. It's just, guys, if I'm being honest with you, I don't want to do like a crazy amount of decor, whatever you want to say, for my room because, as I said, and as I told you guys, I'm not really planning on constantly forever living with my mom. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes and go from there. Honey, we're flying upside down. That probably wasn't smart, was it? Reduce speed. I wonder why. It couldn't be because of the fact there's a massive. What is that? Ooh, planes. I could strafe those. But yeah, you guys are going to see me go offline. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how long it'll be before I have to go offline. So the streams will continue, and once everything goes back to normal, guys, everything will go back to normal. Like, it'll just be, I'll be offline until the internet gets turned back on. And once that happens, you guys will be back into everything with me again. So just so you guys know, I'm not quitting YouTube or anything like that, but I am going to be offline. Daggum. Who turned out to be a part of the LGBTQ. Bro, that's crazy. Nah, see, if I'm being honest with you, toxic girls are everywhere, bro. So, just stay away from women. That's my advice. And trust me, women these days, like, no offense, but women these days don't know what they want. Like, wait, hold on. Plot twist, Lopel. Plot twist, they're gay with one another. They're lesbians with one another. Plot twist. That would be the ultimate plot twist, wouldn't it? To walk in on them in like a locker room or something, making out. I'm sorry, but women making out with women makes me want to bed. Nah, walking in on that, I'd probably just throw up right then and there because of how nasty that looks. Ugh. Like, just thinking about it makes me want to throw up. I'm not even joking. Bro, these British landing gears suck. Oh well. We lost the rear one. It's fine. We don't need that one anyway, right? One turned out to be trans. Oh, no, that's where you draw the line. Nah, that's where everything goes crazy, because like you're dating this. No. Here's the thing, Lopel. All right, here's the funny part. All right, let's say that you're dating the girl of your dreams, right? Like, she's nice, she's funny, she'll do anything for you, whatever. Then one day she walks up to you, hey, we need to talk. You sit down, you talk to her, and then come to find out, she's like, I was once a guy. Nah, bro, I'd have to go get surgery just to remove all the crap. It was F to me. Oh, that makes it even creepier. So wait, hold on. You know, and here's my viewpoint on this. All right, I don't think that it is okay. No way, shape, or form is it okay for a female or a male to decide that they want to surgically get themselves changed to the opposite sex. And the reason I say this is because of the fact God made you a guy or a girl. Deal with that, okay? Oh no, please don't tell me that your sister has a boyfriend who's a furry. No, that would be creepy. That'd be creepy, Billy Bob. Hey, nah, you need to get good with your sister's boyfriend if he doesn't know that she's a furry. Like, just sit down with him one day and be like, hey, did you know my sister's a furry? And make sure, no, that's worse. Nah, so now you gotta deal with 2 furries in the household. That's great. No, we all hate furries. Let's be honest. I'm willing to bet they make cat and dog noises in bed, bro. No, I don't really care about LGBTQ people. I don't really care about furries either. Like, you know, you do you. I don't care. This is Billy Bob! No! Now Billy Bob, I have to ask, which one of them barks and which one of them meows? I'm so weird. Nah, that makes me want to leave chat and say, no! Nah. Things are getting freaky over there, bruh. I'm gonna have to tell my mom, I want to live somewhere else. My sister scares me. Nah, bro, if I were you, what I would do is I'd buy a rifle, and when your sister asks you the question, hey, what's that for? You look dead at her, and you say, hunting down animals. Particularly, and then add, particularly the ones that live in my house. I'll be getting a midnight snack and I'll hear meow. Nah. City, we're talking about Billy Bob's weird sister and her weird boyfriend. Billy Bob, bro, if I'm being honest with you, if you wanted to live, like, if I ever got me a house, like, say if I got me a single wide and it had 3 bedrooms, if you wanted to come and live in my house just to get away from your sister, I'd be all for it, bro. And they are all from the, nah, that's even worse, bro. I was gonna say something very disgusting and I decided to shut up. I was going to ask if they do it doggy style, but knowing the furries, they probably do. They've probably already invented some crazy, creepy little way to do all that, and I'm just not even going to, no. Well, they're furries! It's a legitimate question! Oh no! Billy Bob, don't tell me you've walked in on it before. Did your sister hiss at you? Wait, didn't you tell me that your sister was like a furry cat or something like that? That's the scariest part. The scariest part of this whole situation with Billy Bob is the fact that I feel bad for you, but there's literally nothing I can do to help you. Because if I came to your house, I'd be labeled as a pedophile. She's a dog, cat, wolf, and what? Huh? Scooby-Doo, Raggy, they're mixed reading. They're mixed reading, Raggy. Nah, I made a joke on the Discord the other day. And because one of the guys came out as a furry, and it was like not really meant to be a target. But he mentioned something about something, and I said, better than being an inbred furry. There was like no hesitation behind what I said either. It was just better than being an inbred furry. This is ein dun conversation. Ja. Ich bin Dummkopf. materials that I don't want to know what materials you may or may not be speaking of. Nah, your sister sounds like she's a slut, and the worst part is she's a furry, so it's like twice as bad. Oh, well, I dropped the bomb a little early, so whoopsie. Oh well. Like, I don't know if you love your sister or not. Like, you know, since she's adopted, I mean, you can definitely tell your... Wait, hold on. I gotta ask the question, Billy Bob. You said your parents know about it. That's the scariest part, right? Why the flip does your parents allow this? F them haters. Yeah, okay. Yeah, your sister's a furry slut. I'll just say it. Your sister is a furry slut. And that's like the worst kind of slut. Like you've seen the movies, I'm sure, of like the women in, like, I don't know what year they would have actually been around, but like in certain time periods where, dude, why are you trying to shoot me down? You're not going to succeed at all. You're a biplane. Just go away. I did warn him. Gun's reloading, apparently. That's fine. I'm gonna cut engine power. Pull up randomly. Bro knew what was going on. You're not escaping me, bro. Just die already, dear Lord. Nah, but if I'm being honest with you, your sister's a slut, bro. Like, I hate to be mean to you, but your sister is a slut. Very much. And the worst part is she's a furry slut, so that's even worse. But you've like seen the movies, going back to what I was saying, you've seen the movies and stuff where they have those scenes where it's like the women that go around and hang around the street corners and they're wearing like the fox, like, I think it's like fox scarves and stuff. Nah, your sister takes it to a whole new level. She says, flip the scarf, let's just put it all over my body. That's how I imagine your sister. I'm not even joking. Flip the scarf, let me just wear it everywhere. Nah, I guarantee you though, your sister is probably the most cowardice person ever. Because if you've ever paid attention, furries have no freaking, like, they can't take the hate. They really can't. I'm just not in the mood to put my landing gear down. I just want to land this sucker. Like, they honestly they cannot stand the amount of hate that they get. Like, I know for a fact that there are furries out there that most likely they will break down and cry if you hate on them. And I can almost bet, like Billy Bob, that your sister is one of them. Oh, look, they reloaded my bombs conveniently before they repaired the plane. How smart are they in this game? But yeah, if I'm being honest with you guys, like, that's just sad. It really is. And see, your sister, no offense, Billy Bob, I don't even know if you're taking offense to this or if you're even watching anymore, but your sister is part of the group of furries that I absolutely cannot stand. And that's the toxic furries, that's what I like to call it. But yeah, like your family is just very toxic if they allow that kind of stuff, if I'm being honest. Like, your family is probably the definition of a woke family. Like, I don't think you're gay or anything, but like, if your family, if your mom if your mom or your dad, or both of them for that matter, actually entertain your sister doing that, that is sad to me. Like, it very much is. Like, that's basically just telling your sister that she can be quite literally anything in the world. Okay, let me tell you something. If I ever have a daughter, or if I even get married or anything, and I ever have a daughter or a son, and he tells me one day, or she tells me one day, Dad, I want to be a furry when I grow up. I'm going to look dead at that child, and I'm going to say, you see that rifle sitting up on that there pedestal over the fireplace? They're going to probably say, yeah. I'm going to say, I hunt animals. Go ahead. Turn yourself into an animal. Just because I'm your daddy don't mean I won't hunt you down like the animals I hunt to put food on the table. Play with me. I dare you. That's probably the most southern you guys will ever hear me get, but yeah, I think you get the point, I hope. I hope you get the point. I really do. But yeah, the biggest issue is that, and I'm not saying that all furries do this, because I know for a fact there are furries out there that don't do this, but furries, LGBTQ, all these people, they demand for you to accept them for what they are. That is the biggest issue I have with them. All right, let me tell you guys something. All right, I could decide tomorrow that I was gonna be like that one person, I think it was in Japan, and he quite literally turned himself into a dog or whatever. I could be like that and decide that I wanted to turn myself into a wolf tomorrow. But you guys, I would not try to force to accept the fact that I've done this. Because the fact everybody has a right to their opinion. But the furries, on the other hand, if I were to do that and I was like every other furry, I would demand for you guys to support me in everything that I've done with my life, because the fact that it makes me feel better and it makes me feel like I've made the right decision. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of people that do like the LGBTQs or the gender transition and all that stuff, that's why they want so badly for you to accept what they've done, because they don't know if they want to accept it. That's the biggest issue. They don't know for themselves if they're okay with it. So they look for us, people, regular people, which there's not many of us left, by the way, they look for us to acknowledge that it was okay for them to do that. I'm sorry. You can go somewhere else. I'm not going to tell you, hey, that was okay, that was great. Yeah, okay, do it again. Also, give me a second. I don't want to join. Go away, Jay. No, you don't. Guys, I might get these bombs out before they murder the thing, maybe. There's 39 tickets. I'm not making it. All they gotta do is hit one more freaking truck. Oh, nope, there it went. Told you. But yeah, I'm not even joking with you guys. I'm talking about the rifle thing and all. I have 2 BB guns, one with a scope and one that I bought for my little brother, more or less, in my room, sitting and one of them actually has really decent firing. I have to take the scope off in order for it to be more accurate, but which is actually kind of sad. But yeah, I'm not even joking with you guys. I have rifles, like not real rifles, and then I'm planning on trying to purchase a shotgun, single shot shotgun from my big brother, and I'm gonna hunt you, Jay. No, I'm gonna hunt you first. No, you can't get the legendary wolf skin from Red Dead Redemption 2. See you, Miguel. Alright, join. Hurry up. You're taking too long, Jay. Jay, hurry up. Jay, you're taking too long. Jay, hurry up. What picture? What picture are you talking about, Jay? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean the one that has my reflection in it or whatever? Yeah, that one. Yeah. It was one of my wolf shirts. That's what that is. Yeah, see, guys, Jay knows what I look like. Big Dog knows what I look like. And there's a few people on the Discord that know what I look like. But I've asked every single one of them to not tell you guys what I look like, because I prefer to keep what I look like a secret. You'll never know as long as I'm alive. Why did I turn myself into a pirate? Why? No, if I put on my hat that has the Confederate flag and an eagle, people would call me, yes, I've wore it before. I wore it for a long time, and every time a black person would walk by me, I got stared at for a good 5 seconds. And I live in the South I live in the South, so needless to say, black people are everywhere. So, needless to say, I was getting stared at quite a lot. I'm doing tanks. The BR where you look at what BR I'm in. Yeah, the Tur and the Ran. Yeah, there you go. Jay, you and my puns, we are an unstoppable force. Guts, I don't know. Oh, I was watching The Patriot earlier. Yes. Mel Gibson, The Patriot. It's a movie. Dummy, if you don't know what that is, I will smite you myself. Jay, I'm going to smite you now. Yeah, it's about him being him and him. Yeah, him. Yeah, uh-huh. And then him. Hey, Jay, come here. I want to smite you with a 105mm gun. I didn't do anything. No, the SU-152 kind of turned a little bit when I fired, and I was like, I didn't do anything. Did I take your side skirt? Oh, there's a hole in it. Hold on, come here. I want to look at this. Come here. All right, fine. I got more speed than you do anyway. Oh, it's like, oh, we're getting shot at already. The side skirt on the Turan 3, that was not arty. That was a shell. I watched the shell fly by my screen. Yeah, ZXR, in case you're wondering about the bad news, I'll probably post it on the YouTube channel tomorrow. So if you... They can because the fact that he has partial ownership, and from what I'm understanding, he's wanting to sell his portion of everything. Or something like that. Yes. I'm guessing, I don't know. There's a Concept 3 right there. I'm gonna try and range him a little bit. I don't know if... What, the Concept 3? Yeah, I'm aware. He's gonna push up. It would be probably about 8-0 or 9-0 if it was historical. I'm keeping this like whole like area right here just covered. I don't think he's gonna be there anymore though. I think he moved. Yeah, because he saw that big shell land beside him and he's like, yep, I don't want to be here anymore. He did move. He's over here now. He's over here. No, that's a... What is that? I just almost slapped a puma with my 150... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, is that a Shiha long gun? Hot loader, he says. Bonk. I just killed the... Okay, I'm gonna leave now. The Concept 3 is over here, I think, still. What are you taking? What are you killing? What are you doing? What are you killing? Well, just use an HE round, then all your problems will be solved. What kind of an idiot doesn't carry HE in any tank? Where's he at? Jay, where's he at? Jay, I need information. I'm gonna get bombed. Thank you. Jay, you're gonna get shot. Have fun. There's a lot of tanks over here. I'll be with you in a moment. Do me a favor, launch already. I can't see anything. Okay. No. I took care of that issue at least. Tank. Jay, tank. Jay's dead. Never mind. Looks like an M18, just FYI. What are you doing? Dude, the entire enemy team is over here. I'm hoping that they can take care of whatever's on A. Because if they can't, I might be dead. Is that a KV-2? I should slap that, right? Overpressure now. I didn't overpressure. I didn't even do anything. Let's just take that. There we go. 50 cal reload, please. Let's go for a better spot, shall we? Oh no. I killed him, we're good. And I'm stuck here, so I'm screwed either way. So to give you an idea on what's going on, ZXR, right now as it stands, I'm looking at being basically kicked out of my own house. So, yeah. So, yeah. But according to some of my friends and all, or some of you guys. If I'm being honest, Billy Bob, I'm only playing long enough until dinner gets done, and then I'm gonna get off. I don't need permission from you. Bro, why did that sound so mean when I said it like that? You? Hey, why is there an M10 or an M36 flipped over? Jay, what did you do? You can't even pronounce it right, and you're trying to tell people what it is. Hi, Max. Shoot it. It's not dangerous. It only tickles. Jay, it only tickles, and you still failed. Jay, you failed your mission. You're a failure. You're a failure. You could have become a doctor, but no. You became a darn YouTuber. I'm on the way. You know what? You hush. I don't see you doing your best. There's also more than a Panzer over here. Jay, there is very much more than a Panzer over here. Yeah, sure. Just do me a favor. Kill that. You know what? Driver controls are out. Just kill the tank. What Panzer for? You mean this guy? The one I'm about to shoot? That's not a Panzer IV. I'm a So what happened was quite interesting. My tank bounced perfectly. My tank bounced perfectly the moment that I fired, and it went above his head. Don't we all? You know what's funny though? I was watching the American Revolution basically from Mel Gibson's eyes, basically. And the most interesting part about I'm trying to find the Panzer that just shot this AA gun over here. I think he might have... What the... No, poke out again. I dare you. Panzer IV right here. I have to take care of this. Don't you just love it when they do that? Bro, I was doing my best, but I couldn't let this Panzer keep spawn camping us. I don't know. I'm chasing down a Panzer at the moment. You'll have to... They might have down-tiered it. Who knows? The Panzer backed off, but he's still an issue. Alright, I'm going for the Panzer IV's trying to take my transmission. He's up there on the hill where I died at, being a tryhard. If I had some, decent freaking thing. You see where he's at, though? I'm gonna try an idea. Yeah. I'm gonna try an idea. I want you to push up the hill, try and get his attention, and then I'm gonna flank around him and freaking murder him with a 90 mil. I don't have a tank anymore. Look at what I'm in. Alright? Do your job. Oh my god! Hold on, give me a second. Oh, that's... Did the KV-1 abandon you miserably? Hold on. Yes, of course, the bombers. At the laser pointer. We failed. You failed me, Jay. Miserably. Your fault, Jay. But yeah, I'm gonna tag a lot of people in that post when I let them know what's going on tomorrow. When I make the post on the YouTube channel. Like, you guys will still see, like, I'm planning on Wednesday, I got a surprise for you guys. It's going to be a before and after of my truck upgrades and stuff that I'm doing to it. But other than that, I really don't have anything planned. Let's be honest, the entire time I've been streaming, there has never once been a plan for this game. Or for anything, really. It's just been stream, 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 stream. Stream some more, stream here, stream there. Hope that nobody hates me. Can we talk Italian destroyers for a moment? Like, ooh, I like this one. Is this a destroyer or is it a... What would they label this as? I don't think I'd label it as a destroyer. A very light cruiser, or maybe a coastal defense vessel, maybe. You know, you've messed your microphone up because it's not as loud as it used to be. Turn it back up. Turn it back up then, dummy. Yells at him in 4K. Turn it back up, dummy. I know. That's the sad part. It's the amount of disappointment that Jay heard come out of my... I know. Jay, did you hear the utter disappointment in my voice? No, actually, it's not. I don't know if... It might be something to do with mine. Hold on. Oh, it was mine. Never mind. Are you gonna, as the furries say, boot my snoot? I'm gonna shut up now before somebody smites me for that comment. Shh. No, let's be honest. Like, if I'm talking about like the stupid stuff furries say, the boot my snoot thing is by far the dumbest thing I've ever heard the furries say. Jay, let me ask you a question. Jay, let me ask you a question. Jay, shut up so I can ask you a question. Do you want to explode? Okay then, stop. How did you know? No. No. Get out. Get out! Gets kicked out of the squad. It's a real shame that they cost so much. I'll have them if I keep grinding out Russia, but the issue is I'm grinding out Russia so much that I'm starting to lose interest in it. So I'm trying to play other nations. The Phantom's fun. It's just the fact that I feel like it's just at too much of a high BR. Like, again, the historical BR stuff is something that really messes with it. Bro, somebody brought out M4A3105 to 40. Nope, there's two of them. I got down tiered, I believe. Guys, I got down tiered in an M44. Time to watch me suffer. Because I have absolutely no armor, and most of the things at like 3.0 have big cannons, or they reload faster than me. So, yeah, what BR would the M44 be at if it was at a historical BR, in your opinion? I'd say Vietnam War. I'd think it'd be at like Vietnam War era. So probably around, I want to say like after 6.7, so probably like 7.0, 7.3, somewhere around in there. And if we're being honest, the M24, if it was at a historical BR, it would be around the same BR as the Walker Bulldog. As a matter of fact, the Walker Bulldog would be at 7.0, and then the M24 would probably be around 6.7, or probably 6.7 is where I would put it, because it was actually built and tested and everything in World War II. It just never saw combat in World War II, so it would fit into that 6.7 slot, only because it was designed in World War II, though. No, it should not. No, it should not. No, 2.7 is perfectly okay with where it's at. The two, like, I've been up tiered to 3.0 in that thing. It would be pain and suffering. Here, eat up 105. The M10, ooh, that's a hard one to tell you, because like the turret, like I like the way that they determine what BR they're going to put something, but I hate the fact that when we got that new American AA gun, it was at 3.7 when they first put it in here, and then because the fact people getting like ground kills and stuff with it, they up-tiered it to 4.0, and it's like, dude, that was supposed to be our 3.7 tank, and you've just basically ruined that, because now you don't, we still... I just got my breach took because my tank decided it wanted to do the sidey slide. And my driver just died, so I have no idea where I'm alive at right now. Hey, help me. Or just let me die, that works too, yeah, okay. If I can just get my gun back, that'd be great. Please give me my gun back. Please do. Never mind. I imploded. From behind. We got flanked from behind. I don't think that other guy's going to see him in time to kill him, so I'm going to have to run over there and help him. Hey, a lot of people... Hey, have you been keeping up with what's going on with Xbox right now? A lot of people are selling their Xboxes because of what Xbox is doing. And Xbox just keeps on trashing, like, Xbox just keeps on trashing PlayStation. And it's like, dude, right now, PlayStation's getting all your people. So, like... They actually gave it to Sony, if I remember correctly, or they gave Sony access to it. It's always been an Xbox game from what I remember. Like, always. That's my point, like... Yeah, so apparently at some point they're planning on adding it to the PlayStation Plus or whatever. And while I like having Forza have like I like the idea of having it on PlayStation, but the Crew is the PlayStation variant of Forza. So like I don't see us really needing it. If I'm being honest, like we already have a variant of it. The one thing I couldn't stand about Forza was the fact that, well, yeah, that's the issue that I have. Like, at least the Crew lets you customize your vehicles. Also, we also let you customize your car insurance. You know that stupid ad, you know the one I'm referring to. Probably. Oh no, my engine's out. Oh, I saw him last moment. Dang it. If I'm being honest, like I feel like people go for ground targets in higher tiers. Like they go for the people that are bombing ground targets because of the fact they're easy kill. Like because they have nowhere to go. If I'm being honest with you, like I'm probably gonna grind out to get like the MiG-21s, but after that, like after I get the MiG-21s, I'm gonna be like, okay, cool, I've upgraded. I don't want it anymore. Like because everything gets really insanely expensive after that, and it's like just no, it's not worth the time nor the effort to really grind that out. I like chicken nuggets. They taste scrumptious unless they're from McDonald's, then they kinda rank. What's in August? Oh, you're talking about, never mind. Freaking football players, man. You play football? Hey, let me ask you this question, though. No. Let me ask you this question, and I'm being completely honest. Who's your favorite football team? I personally like professional football. It's Dallas Cowboys, and then for like college, it's Clemson Tigers. Even though they never freaking win anything. Yeah, we're not going to talk about how many loses Texas keeps getting. Until he found out they sucked. I pull up to kill a Sherman and fail miserably. I don't watch football, man. Like, I'm not even joking with you. They should, but does that mean like the biggest issue that I've always found about a football team is they always look at like the people, just the individual people. Like, oh, this guy's got a really good running ability, or this guy does this really well. This guy does that. Okay, but can this person operate well with the team? Is he a team player? I'm not freaking changing him. Go, booger! He can crap himself all he wants to. I'm not freaking gonna constantly do this tonight. We're gonna lose this match anyway, so I'm just gonna go on ahead and just let me die. I don't care. I'll be back as soon as I change crap box. I told you guys we'd fail miserably. You failed too. Alright, well, I'm gonna go back to grinding Britain because, yes. Actually, why did I sound so stupid like that? Actually, I think, guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to make this my last match for tonight. And, bro did it in slow motion, too. You failed, too. No, you did. I'm sorry, guys, if y'all were expecting more. It's just that, I'm honestly, it's finding out about everything today. It's really stressed me out and everything. So I hope that you guys can forgive me. But I'm just really, I don't know, Jay. What's there to forgive you about? Nah. "911, he broke his back. Someone else come and get him." Send one of them really crappy ambulances that have horrible suspension. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's all your vehicles. Give you the bumpiest ride of your life to the hospital. No, see, wait, did you just trash talk my truck, young man? I heard my truck. What were you saying about my truck? No, yes, you said something. I thought about it. If I'm being honest, I thought about actually getting I was honestly thinking about getting it like wolves running on the side of the truck and all, but I think I'm just gonna get it painted black and just end it where. Do you drive a what truck? Well, I don't even know what kind of truck that is. A white truck. Yes, I drive a white truck. What's wrong with that? No, I don't drive a Tacoma. Dear God, no. That's an insult. This man just insulted me. I demand for someone to sue him. Tacomas are insults to me. I wouldn't drive a Toyota if it was given to me. I would sell it. Ford. What? What kind of vehicle is that? That was right, tank. Just drive on top of the bomb. That's real smart, you moron. Here, this doesn't look dangerous. No, I drive a 2001 GMC Sierra. I am very proud about it being a 2001, by the way. A GMC, yes. A Ford Unfocused. Oh, I get the joke now. Yeah. Uh-oh. Speaking of unfocused, there's a KI-100 that wants to eat me. No! My wings! No! The plane wouldn't turn. I could be a real racist and tell this Japanese player to go kamikaze into something and leave me alone. But I'm gonna be nice. But anyway, anyway, I hope everybody has a... I'm not doing a custom tonight, Max. I hope everybody has a lovely night, and remember, you mess with the wolf, you get the fangs. Y'all have a good one.